If you like what you're hearing, consider supporting us on Patreon. Click on the link in the description or go to patreon.com/backyardtrashtalk. Hello and welcome to Backyard Trash Talk. I am Jacob Youngtran, and why are you laughing already? Anyways, now we're back to Backyard Trash Talk. This is the podcast that is filmed in a backyard because quarantine and social distancing. We don't want people to get the cough.
Not only that, but it's just kind of our theme type thing.
Yeah, I mean, we have a nice backyard. It's cool.
Yeah.
And trash talk, we're not going to be trash talking anyone except for some select people that we really hate. It's called trash talk because trash, like animation trash. And anyways, this podcast is filmed in a backyard, so there's going to be a lot of background noise.
But I mean, who doesn't love background noise?
We like background noise. I mean, come on. I mean, it's background noise. Like, are you the kind of person to go outside to watch birds or to listen to birds?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm more of a listen to birds kind of guy.
Yeah, no, me too.
'Cause
I like seeing some birds, but I don't know. I like listening more.
Yeah, dude, I've never seen a bird, or I've never heard a bird make an ugly sound.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of ugly birds out there. So, like, I don't know.
Like what? Like which ugly bird?
You ever seen a pigeon?
Well, yeah, but pigeons aren't...
Pigeons look sweaty. I don't even know if birds can sweat, but pigeons look like they've been sweating all day. So what do you watch? So to fall asleep, like, you listen to noise, right?
Yes.
Is there a setting on your noise, on your little... You use, like, a noise machine, right?
Yes, I do.
Is there, like, a setting for bird sounds? Do people fall asleep to bird sounds?
No, actually.
Okay, so what do you listen to with the white noise machine?
I listen to rain. I listen to rain or white noise, and I like to listen. I stopped listening to white noise. Just
Wait, is white noise like the kind of stuff like what you hear when like you're on the wrong TV channel and it's just like psh, that?
Yep.
Oh, that's white noise.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Have you ever seen the movie Poltergeist?
No.
That has nothing to do with what we were just talking about.
Yeah, no, it had nothing to do with what we were just talking about. But
Jesus!
But it's okay.
All right, white noise just like kind of reminded me of the movie Poltergeist because there's like this scene where the girl like is like talking to the TV and it's just like white noise and there's like hands pressing up. It's like people living in like the TV. It's a freaky movie.
That is freaky, but it sounds kind of cool.
They remade the movie in 2013. I think it was PG-13.
Oh.
I never saw it, but
it sounds familiar, but I've never seen it, but it sounds cool.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never seen the movie either.
Nice.
I am a big horror movie fan, but you could ask me like any popular horror movie and I probably haven't seen it.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm not joking.
Well, then what ones have you seen?
Well, name a couple horror movies.
I have no clue. Do you really think I know?
Well, I don't know. Have you heard of... All right, all right, have you heard of Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
No.
Really? Have you heard of Poltergeist? We just talked about it.
Yeah.
You've heard of it?
Yes.
Okay. Have you heard of It?
Yes.
Okay. Have you heard of Annabelle?
Yes.
Have you heard of The Conjuring?
Yes.
Have you heard of Paranormal Activity?
Yes.
Okay, well, you're doing pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Have you heard of The Grudge?
No.
Have you heard of The Ring?
Yes.
Have you heard of Attack on Titan? Good.
No, I haven't. Yeah, no, I haven't.
Okay, Attack on Titan is like this basic, like, it's like this anime series, but they recently...
Well, I know about the anime series, but I wasn't sure if it was the same thing.
They recently
as what
made
you're talking about.
or not recently, a couple years ago, they made it into a movie, and it was god-awful. I've never seen the movie, nor have I seen the anime series, but I heard it was god-awful. I've never seen anime in my entire life.
No, well, the only thing that I've seen that's anime isn't really even technically considered like I guess you would call like hardcore anime. I've only seen
hardcore anime.
I don't know hardcore anime.
What do you think
I don't know
what kind of anime are you watching?
Well, no. Well, it's just a kids like it's a kids TV show anime like kind of like Pokemon. Like it's anime, but it's not like, you know.
Yeah.
The only thing that I've seen is Avatar, the first Airbender.
The first Airbender?
Yeah.
You mean the last Airbender?
The last Airbender!
Have you seen Legend of Korra?
Oh, yeah.
I watched Legend of Korra.
I loved Legend.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It was a good TV show.
It was a good TV show. My brother bought me Avatar, the last Airbender series for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't watched it at all yet, but I really wanted to watch it. But recently they just added it to Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm pretty pissed about it just because I'm like, my brother didn't have to spend money on it, but it's not like I have Netflix anyway. So
what are you angry about?
Well, no, because at first I wasn't sure. I was wanting to watch that show for the longest time when I had Netflix.
Yeah.
And so when I found out like it just came out, I was like,
Oh,
why?
that makes sense, yeah. What do you think is the weirdest thing that couples do?
The weirdest thing?
Couples do. Like your stereotypical, just like cutesy, lovey couple. What is like the one thing that they do that you can't stand? And this is coming from like an actual, general, really, really lovey, cutesy couple. So like this is gonna be interesting to hear.
Well,
Are we not? Do we not fit the description?
No, we do.
Do you think we do?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're pretty cringy. Yeah, we're pretty cringy.
Yes.
We're just very lovey in general. Like
In fact, right now we're foot loving on each other's legs right now.
Yeah. We're very cringy. At least it's just me and Jacob. We're not afraid to like love on each other in public. Like we're very much so very lovey.
Okay, when you do that sounds very bad.
That sounds very bad, but I mean just like meaning like we love
Hold
to hug on
hands.
each other.
Ew.
No, we love to hug on each other. Like we don't care who's really looking, and we'll do really cringy things and be all lovey towards each other.
Yeah. And sometimes like Ariel, we have friends, Ariel, like, okay, so our friend Ariel, she cannot stand us, like, together.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
it's hilarious.
it is hilarious.
Yeah.
She finds us so cringy, which I don't understand, but
I understand.
yeah.
Okay, all right. I kind of understand because when it's people that I don't know, or if it's like someone who I'm really good friends with and they start like loving on each other and it's just like, it's very uncomfortable. Especially if it's like people that I don't know and they're just like in the corner making out or something.
Yeah.
That's uncomfortable. But like if it's just like
I get it if it's like a couple like just kissing and like hugging and all that. But if it's like them like not like them making out in the corner, then no. Definitely not okay with that.
okay, yeah.
There comes to a point where it's like too much PDA.
I have this friend, I'm not going to say her name, but she was back in Arizona.
Yeah.
Her and her boyfriend post about each other every second of every day on their stories, and it is so irritating. Yeah, no, it's really, really irritating. What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know. Stop it. I'm just trying to find something to say. Because that is cringy. But I mean, the only times I really post like on my story is about you.
And skincare.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we have a skincare guru on the show right now. I swear to God, you could ask her any question about your skin. You couldn't even be asking her. You could be like in China or something talking about skincare, and she will overhear you, I swear, and run overseas to go just be like, can I help?
Yeah. Seriously. I'm that obsessed. And I've only really started learning about it a couple months ago. Like legit right before quarantine. It wasn't long before quarantine hit and all that.
You're obsessed with a lot of things.
Yeah. I'm obsessed.
Right now, she's obsessed with learning Mandarin, which is a very interesting one.
Yes, very interesting one. I'm very obsessed with learning Mandarin. I started before this whole quarantine started. I started learning the alphabet and the noises because in Mandarin they have certain noises as the alphabet. So it's like we have this. It's like same with English though. When you have the alphabet and you have certain words and certain sounds.
That's generally how alphabets work.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's different in the way where if you say like the letter wrong, it could mean something totally different. Like if you say the word wrong in a different tone, it could mean something totally different.
Yeah, like I remember I took Mandarin for 3 or 4 years back in elementary school. There was one instance where it was, I think it was ma means horse and ma means to swear, like swear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, no, I definitely know what you mean. Do you think this Mandarin thing is just gonna be like a phase for you?
I don't know yet. Once I start learning, like at first I started kind of because I started using those Duolingo apps, like all those.
Dude, that app is evil.
Why do you say that?
Duolingo threatened to kill my family.
No, they didn't. I don't believe
No,
you.
Duolingo had like this meme going around for a while where it was just like the notifications were just being like, it was like it was some stuff like.
Oh, I saw that meme. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like they would send
Weird notifications.
Yeah.
Jinx. It's too late. That's not how
it is
Jinx
too
works.
late.
That's not how Jinx works.
But I tried out all like the language apps because we don't have Mandarin at our high school.
We have Chinese or we have Japanese.
Yeah, but
everyone calls that Weebanese, and everyone makes fun of the kids that are in Weebanese.
Oh, that's not nice. But I mean, I just didn't want to learn though about Japanese though, even though they did offer it.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to learn about it at the time. So right now in high school, I'm learning French, and I love French a lot.
Oui.
And I've noticed though, sometimes learning that language, it's starting to affect the way I say certain words. So like the way I pronounce certain things, it's almost sounding like French.
Like we say bread and then you say baguette. Is that how that works?
No.
Oh, okay. Do French people say baguette? Do they have bread? Or are baguette and breads two different things?
No, they're the same thing.
Oh, they're the same thing. But
pretty
like,
much.
in America,
well,
though, a baguette...
they pretty much are the same thing, but like I think French people consider it to be different.
I think French people consider it the same, but in America we consider it different. Because like I think like a baguette is like the long bread
It is
thing.
the long piece of bread.
But like in French, I think baguette just means bread.
I think it means bread too, but I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Do you remember what watermelon is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Le plastique.
Le plastique?
Yeah, it sounds like plastic.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect that though. Like I just recently though learned it like 2 weeks ago on fruits.
Yeah. What's your least favorite subject in school?
English.
English?
Yeah,
Dude,
English.
It's like
English
the easiest one. You speak English though.
English or math.
What's wrong with English?
English, I just don't like it on my online school because I'm taking online school even before quarantine, and I hate the way they teach English online. Like, and same with my independent study teacher. He thinks the same thing to the point where he's like, next year we're gonna learn from a textbook and do different plans because he's that annoyed with the English program. But like, if I had to say like in general, my actual least favorite, it would be math.
Math. Yeah. No. Same.
Yeah.
Okay. What about last year though? When you were in like regular school?
Yeah.
When you were in regular school, what was your least favorite subject?
Math. No doubt.
Math.
Yeah.
We this year I'm taking advanced pre-calculus, which is generally a pretty advanced math for a freshman.
Yeah.
Generally, I don't know. But my teacher's awesome. Sabrina actually had the same teacher last year.
Yeah, I did geometry last year and she was my teacher as well.
Dude, she's great.
Yeah, she is great.
She made math bearable for me.
She did. That's the only reason, like, even though math did suck, she was the only person that I felt like really like made it more interesting.
Yeah, no, I still dreaded the class.
Yeah.
But like, it wasn't my least favorite subject.
Yeah.
It wasn't. She made it easy to understand. Whereas, okay, no shade to my teacher last year. I'm actually friends with her son. But my teacher last year was the most boring teacher. And no one was friends in that class. No one knew each other. And no one wanted to know each other. We all just kind of sat there and just listened to the teacher. And then it was just an hour of regurgitating the information she gave us by just doing homework. Regurgitating the information. No, that's essentially what it was. Like, you give them information, and then it's just regurgitating the information out on homework or test or quiz.
Was he just like...
It was she.
Oh, she. Did she have a voice that's like... type thing?
No, she was a really cool person. Her son played on my tennis team over the summer, and so I saw her then. So that was nice. She's a nice lady, but like, she was a bad teacher.
Got it.
She didn't make anyone want to learn. She made everyone just absolutely dread the class.
You have some of those type of teachers. I had this one teacher in middle school, Miss Walker. That was an English teacher, and Miss Walters. They both had similar names, and it was super funny. But Miss Walker teach English, and the Miss Walters was for math. And she was the worst math teacher I ever had.
Wow.
She was not good. She would assign us pages to do, just be like, here, do it, and wouldn't help us at all unless it was a super, super, super hard lesson. And even so, she gave up after 2 days that we all didn't understand it.
Yeah, that's not the good qualities of a teacher. What do you think makes a good teacher?
I feel like they have to be willing to be patient with everybody and be willing to help and like find maybe even different ways that they're teaching maybe isn't the best for somebody else.
Yeah.
Like consider different options, because at least I've noticed I don't usually like asking teachers for help, because what I notice is that they always end up telling me the same thing that like they're like trying to explain to me before that I don't understand, and they're like, it's easy, just do this, and they repeat the same thing.
Yeah, that's the worst.
So that's why I don't usually like asking for teachers for help. And it's funny when teachers are like, just ask me for help, especially in math. Like, math is the worst.
I remember when I was in 3rd grade, I had this one teacher, and she would be like that. She would be just like, ask us for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Hey, I need help on this one thing. Well, you should have been paying attention.
Oh, I hate those teachers.
We currently have a frat party in our school, so there's going to be some background noise there. How do you feel about school being out?
Not thrilled.
I feel like everyone was kind of like excited for a little bit at first, just like, yes, a break.
Yeah,
and then
everyone was all excited.
Then
but
we all got over it.
But we got all over it very quickly, because then we realized, wait, shit, we can't go anywhere.
So maybe school isn't that bad.
No, maybe it's not.
Like, maybe it's not as bad as people think it is.
Yeah. And it's interesting because this is a huge moment in history that we're going through right now.
Is it?
Yeah, huge, because it's a global pandemic.
What happened with Ebola? Was that global? Or was that just like an epidemic?
I think that was just an epidemic.
Oh. Dude, either way. Oh, damn, I got something in my throat. Ugh.
Oh.
Dude, I've been having stuff in my throat all day.
Oh, that's annoying.
What do you call that? Phlegm?
Phlegm? Yeah.
Phlegm? You'd expect it to be spelled F-L-E-M. How is it spelled? It's like P-H-L-E-G-M.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like phlegm. I don't know. Dude, there's some weird spellings in the English language.
There is.
Yeah, like neighbor, you'd expect it to be pronounced Ni-I-Gabor. What other weird spellings do you think there are in the English language? What other weird spellings do you know of?
I don't know. I can't really think of any. I don't usually like think about that.
Okay, well then let's do a spelling bee right now. Okay, your word is Czechoslovakia.
Okay, I learned this in school. C.
Okay, first you have to say the word, so you already failed.
Czechoslovakia. C-H-E-V-E-L.
You already failed.
I know. S-V-A. I don't know how to spell it.
Okay.
When I look at the word, I know that's the word.
You know it's Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
All right. Now do one for me.
Ukraine.
Ukraine. U-K-R-A-I-N-E. Ukraine.
Woo!
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
That was an easy one, but I couldn't think of anything.
Your word is facetious.
Facetious.
Yeah, facetious.
Facetious. That sounds like it'd be an F or like a PH.
It's got to be one of those two because those are the only letters that make that sound.
F-A-S-C-I-O-U-S.
You're already wrong. I know facetious because I learned it last year in 8th grade.
Yeah.
It's facetious. It's F-A-C-E-T-I-O-U-S.
That's stupid.
I know, it is stupid.
That's one word that then I didn't know.
Okay, give me one. Any day now. Come on. Any word.
Rainbow? No, not rainbow.
Rainbow. All right. Rainbow. R-A-N. I already got it wrong.
Nice. You already got it wrong. What's another word that...
Handkerchief.
Yeah, handkerchief.
Okay. H-A-N-K-E-R CHIEF, right?
Yeah, I think so.
A handkerchief.
I'm playing with his toes right now.
Okay, thanks for sharing that.
And I keep hearing his toes pop.
Can you stand like the sound of like knuckles popping?
No,
Yeah, you can, right?
I hate it.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah, no, I hate it. I can't stand it when anyone cracks their knuckles or anything.
Have you ever cracked your own knuckles?
Yes, but not intentionally. And then when I did, I like freaked out.
When you did, you were like, "What is this feeling?"
Yeah, pretty much. And like, I hate when people crack their necks and they go. I'm
Oh
like,
my god! Anyone who cracks their neck is automatically one of my least favorite people on this planet.
same. I hate it. I'm just like, no.
What are some things that people do that annoy you besides like cracking
Knuckles. When people chew with their mouth open. I know.
Dude,
sometimes
okay, anyone who does that is rude.
Sometimes like I've done that on accident, but then I realized it. I'm like, oh shit, and I'll realize it, and then I'll like cover it like back up and actually start doing that. But one of my friends, when I went over to her house, we weren't that close, but we were eating pizza, and she was like smacking, and she was just going.
Okay, no, but I'm not like what like society generally considers as rude.
Yeah.
But just like what you would consider as rude, because like everyone finds people who chew with their mouths open rude.
That is
but,
true.
Like, something that I can't stand is people with Bluetooth earpieces, and like when they're on the phone with like, the Bluetooth earpieces, and they're just like they're not like doing FaceTime, they're like looking at their phone. They have like their phone in their pocket, so they're just talking out loud, just like
Oh no, I hate that.
Oh yeah, totally. It's not considered rude, but it's just like they piss me off because then they're always total assholes when you point it out, and you're just like sorry when you're like the one guy who mistakes like them talking to you. You're just like, sorry, were you talking to me? And they just go like, I'm on the phone. What the fuck? I'm on the phone, dude. What the hell's
No,
wrong?
I hate that too.
Yeah, no,
I hate
no,
that.
it's yeah.
Especially because AirPods, it's not obvious. Like at first, when I got my AirPods, I never really wanted AirPods. Unpopular opinion, but
Yeah, neither did I.
I never really wanted them, but my dad bought them for me for Christmas because he's like, "Oh, that'd be a cool gift," and I don't really know what to get a 16-year-old for Christmas, so he got me that, and it just, I was like, first a little annoyed with it, but at the same time, just I had it to like get used to it. I don't know where I was going with it.
And it's
I'm sorry.
It's
I forgot where I was going with this.
Nah, I have AirPods too. I didn't really want them though for that sole purpose, and then I realized AirPods are kind of obvious to notice.
Yeah.
Like the black like FBI ones that like the government would wear, those are cool.
Yeah,
but like just like the ones that just like kind of just like go in the ear, like kind of like a hearing aid, but not exactly, like a disguised hearing aid.
But that's what I was trying to say. I've got it back in my brain now. But at first, when I had those in my ears and I was actually starting to use them, my mom wouldn't notice because my hair is like covering the AirPods, so she wouldn't know when I was talking to her or if I was talking.
and then you would just be like, okay, I gotta go, and she'd be just like, where are you going?
Yeah, exactly. It's so funny.
Okay, so we can agree that your mom's like kind of protective of you, right?
Yeah.
What do you think is the one time that she like overstepped and she just was like, okay, that's way overprotective?
That's actually a good question. I don't think my mom has really overstepped her boundaries. Like, I don't feel like there's ever been a real time where she really like overstepped. If anything, it would just be sometimes where, like, this isn't necessarily, like, overstepping, but the thing that if I'd say, like, annoys me that my mom does, that I'm like, okay, stop, is sometimes when she starts brushing my hair and, like, messing up my hair or scratching my hair and, like, being like, oh, we need to comb this out. I hate that. That's the only time my mom's ever overstepped.
Well, would you consider that overstepping or just, like, I don't know?
I don't think it's overstepping, but I think it's just annoyance type thing. Like, it's a thing that just annoys me. I don't think it's overstepping, but, like, I don't know what you would call it.
Yeah.
Because it's not too strict. She hasn't really done anything that I feel like I was like, whoa, that's way too much.
Just like, whoa, that was way too much. Speaking of whoa, that was way too much, what's, like, the one time that, like, what's something that someone said that just completely killed the mood, like, at a party or something? Have you ever been to a party?
I've never been to a party.
We've been to a party.
Well, I've been to a birthday party.
Like,
I've been to a birthday party. I've been to a grease cast party
like a
at somebody's house.
Like a gathering.
Gather? I don't know. There's no. I need to think about that.
Okay. There was one instance though where I was playing a game of Truth or Dare in like a group of people, right?
Yeah.
And the truth came up. It was like a truth. Have you ever had sex? And then the girl was just like, yes, but only with one person.
Wait, was that at the grease cast party?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought, because I thought Lila mentioned that, remember?
She did, but it wasn't like, it was just like, the question was, how far have you gone?
Oh, yeah.
But it didn't like kill the mood. No one was just like, oh, that's weird. It was just kind of just like, okay, that's part
it kind of did. Everyone was kind of like awkward after that.
I mean, it was weird. I mean, yeah. If Lila's listening to this, we love you.
Yeah.
No, okay, so at this party, though, it was Truth or Dare, and someone asked, have you ever had sex, right?
Yeah.
And this girl said yes, but only with one person. Just like, oh, who? And she was like, my dad. It started when I was 12 years old. And it killed the mood. And no one said a freaking word.
That is horrible.
And then, like, 10 minutes of silence later, then she was just like, by the way, I'm kidding. I was just joking. And I'm just like, that is way overstepping.
That's not a thing to joke about.
Yeah, that's way overstepping.
No. I feel like she might have covered it up and just meant to, like, realize that, like, it was awkward.
Oh, shoot. You may be right.
Yeah, and she was probably just like, oh, crap, like, this is too awkward. Yeah, no.
Dude, you might be right.
I think I am right.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, because, I mean, who would be like, after that, if they really opened up about something that personal and then be like 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, be like, I was just joking.
Honestly, I forgot who it was.
Because if they were really just joking, they would have said it after, be like, just joking, I wasn't serious.
That kind of worries me now, actually. That's not good.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Dude. We were on the subject of the human centipede earlier.
Oh, jeez.
Where this guy, the director, apparently Tom Six, was like talking with his buddies. He was just like talking about like a child molester. He was like, I would sew that child molester's mouth to the back to the butthole of a fat bus driver or a truck driver or something.
Yeah, truck driver.
Honestly, I heard in prison, like, child molesters, like, you'd think, like, they're like, tough and, like, in prison and all that. Yeah. Apparently, they're not respected at all. Like, in terms of the prison hierarchy, if, like, if you're in there for hurting women and children,
yeah,
you're not respected, and you're, like, at the very bottom.
No, I get why. I feel like
you're at the bottom of the food chain.
I feel like it kind of makes sense. Because I feel like that's a whole, on another level, like, just messed up. Yeah.
Yeah. Jinx.
Jinx. But on a whole other level, that is messed up because it's an innocent child.
Yeah.
Like like a child that won't be able to process things, and that kind of like I feel like that would kind of ruin their perspective.
Dude, apparently there's a lot of celebrities who have like molested like children or like raped women.
No, I believe it.
Like,
I've seen a lot of celebrities who've done that, and there was one person on Glee that I really loved, and I was so pissed off, but like apparently he like had a bunch of, he didn't molest anyone, but he had a lot of child.
Oh, that, yeah, that's not good.
Hidden on his laptop, and they ended up finding it, and that's why he was taken to prison, and like they were gonna try to arrest him, but he ended up committing suicide.
That is quite a story.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone personally who was sent to prison?
That is sent to prison?
Or just been in jail or prison, either of the two?
No.
You don't know anyone?
Nope.
Wow. I only know one person.
Oh, really?
I'm not going to say her name, but I believe she went to jail for the same thing, for child pornography. But she's like, she took nudes and sent them to like half the school.
Oof.
So it was.
I think you told me about that before. Yeah,
she's a decent friend of mine now. I don't know her too well, but like we still chat. But yeah, I didn't know until she was back. She was actually friends with one of our Greece friends, Kahil. Speaking of which, let's talk about how you and I met. So I did those covers thing that we were talking about. Were we talking about it earlier in the podcast?
Yeah, we were talking about earlier about how you did covers on Instagram, and I give you an Instagram plug.
Basically, with those covers that I made, I got noticed around the community, and this one person, I think it was Kalia's mom, suggested that I do Grease, and so I was like, all right, I tried out.
Oh, Kalia's mom suggested that?
I think it was, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, my sister's been friends with Kalia for a while.
Oh, yeah, you told me that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but, so we were both in the school musical. Sabrina was an ensemble. I played Kaneki. We were in Grease. It was hands down the best experience of my life. Everyone who worked on that show was amazing, except you, Mikey. But no, the show was great. I initially actually had a crush on Sabrina's best friend.
Yeah.
But she was visibly upset. And then that kind of made me start noticing her. And then I was just like, all right, I'll settle for this. I'm messing with you.
For this.
I love you. I'm messing with you. Okay. No, okay.
I'm having some water.
Get some water. Getting some of that ASMR. But basically, on the last night of the shows, I was just like, we started spending a lot of time together, and then I asked you out on the last night of the shows by a car outside alone at night, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
And it was great. And then 6 months later, here we are. By the way, our 6-month anniversary was just like a week ago.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a week ago. And we celebrated
Saturday.
at his house. And we swam.
Did some cool stuff.
And did some cool stuff, too. Yeah.
You got me some crazy star thing.
Yeah, I got him this gift online. Should have done it earlier, but I didn't get it on time. But it didn't end up shipping on time. But basically, it was a map of the stars of the night he asked me out at the exact location of where we live and what time it was at and everything. So it mapped out the stars exactly when he asked me out. And I got that for 6 months. And it's just shipped like yesterday.
Oh, really? When's it going to be here?
Don't know.
Oh, cool. Because I still don't have it yet, and I'm getting kind of salty, kind of skeptical that you even bought it for me. Don't know.
And my birthday is in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, about less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks.
Today's the 22nd, right?
Yeah.
21st. Today's the 21st. It's in 9 days. Your birthday's in 9 days. We are doing another podcast. We're doing another episode. Okay?
A birthday podcast?
Sure.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it sounds fun.
By the way, this is my first time ever doing anything internet-wise, like podcast or anything.
Good job. We're glad to have you here. And hopefully you will be on the show again.
Yeah. No, we're going to be doing a podcast.
If iTunes doesn't reject this one this time.
Oh, why did it reject it last?
For my last podcast, Epic Gamer Time, I did it with my friends Seth and Mateo. We got on Spotify and all, and SoundCloud, but iTunes rejected us. They said our podcast is kind of seemed to be more of just like getting started, like a practice on the podcasting process. But now that I know what I'm doing, I feel like this one should
be accepted.
Hopefully,
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Hopefully. That's sad though that they didn't let you guys do it.
Just a little sad. It's whatever. I don't care. I don't care. By the way, Seth Mateo, if you're watching this, contact me. I'd love to have you on this show sometime. And
you guys could even do like a quarantine Zoom thing where like
me and Seth talked about doing one last episode of Epic Gamer Time before like the end of the school year. That never ended up happening.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, that's not. It's whatever. I was talking to Ariel about getting her on the podcast.
Really? What did she say?
She said yes.
Yay!
Yeah, I asked her a couple days ago.
Speaking of that, if we are planning to do with Ariel, is it going to be 3 of us or how's?
Just me and her, and it's going to be real romantic. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. No, it's going to be all 3 of us. I was thinking about doing it for your birthday podcast.
Oh,
she's your best friend, and I'm your other best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah, well, Ariel's probably going to be really, really, really uncomfortable the whole time.
Probably. Just knowing Ariel, but should be fine.
Ariel, if you're listening
we'll lead
to this,
her in. Like I feel like she'll get used to it, but she'll probably be a little uncomfortable, but it's okay. Sorry, Ariel, if you're watching this.
Ariel, if you're listening to this, we still love you.
Yeah, we still love you.
Well, I don't. Yeah.
I do. And I miss you.
Okay.
And I miss you too, Jacob, but you're right here.
No, I mean, like, okay, like, this is just like, I mean, no, all right, never mind. Could I borrow some water?
What?
Could I borrow some water?
Yeah.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, of course, babe. When we do these podcast things, like, when I hear people do podcasts, I never think, why are they having water? But then when I realize it's actually kind of like you're talking a lot, and you're like, shit, you get thirsty.
Yeah. What do you think is the cringiest couple's nickname?
Cringiest couple's nickname?
Yeah.
Baby girl.
Baby girl. That is totally it.
I hate it.
I think it's more acceptable when you're not in a relationship and you call someone baby girl. Like when
You mean like
when Kyle calls girls baby girl.
Oh yeah,
That's not
no.
baby girl. Like, that's more acceptable than if you were in a relationship and I was just like, put my arm around you and was just like, what's up, baby girl?
Yeah, no, I hate that.
I think it's more acceptable to call someone baby girl when you're not in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, I call my dog baby girl.
Oh yeah. You do?
Yeah, but it's not like in a weird way where it's just like, it's like, what's up, baby girl? It's 'cause, like, she's a baby and she's a girl, so I call her, hey, baby girl. Hi, how you doing, baby girl? You know, she's a puppy. She's a pupper. Come on, I'm not in a relationship with my dog.
Exactly.
Yeah. Who do you think is like the most regretful crush that you have?
The
like
most
crush,
like one that's like crush, like a.
No, like a crush, like not your biggest crush, but like someone who you regret having a crush on the most.
The most. Ooh. I'd have to say this guy that was in my freshman PE class. Mm-hmm. But I didn't realize till like junior year to realize, like, because I am a junior now, but I didn't realize that that he was weird until that year, because me and Ariel, like, there was only like 3 girls in the class.
Yeah.
They're all boys. It was chaotic. And 3 girls, including Ariel. And so there are these 2 other Asian girls in the class.
Okay.
Because this is kind of important for like the story. But basically he ended up being like, oh, so like, are you guys siblings? And pointed at that girl. And Ariel was like, why? And then he's like, you kind of look alike.
Yeah, that's pretty racist.
Yeah. And then I was like,
yeah.
Everything just immediately. And also he was doing weird things where he had this like cross necklace that was huge on his neck, and he would go like this, and he would do these weird moaning noises next to me.
That guy
awkward.
is weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I
would like regret. Okay. Well, I think I think that's gonna wrap it up for the evening. Anything else to say?
It was fun. This podcast was very fun.
It's been educational.
Wait. It's been educational, and I can't wait to come back again, because you guys are going to see me way more than just this one time. So
not see here.
Not see, but hear.
Yes.
Yes, you're going to hear me way often on this podcast. So
you say podcast a lot.
Really?
Yes.
Podcast.
Okay. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this evening. It's been educational. We will do this again. This podcast will come out every other Sunday on iTunes and Spotify and SoundCloud. Hopefully iTunes.
Yeah, hopefully.
See you soon.
See you soon.